Is this the best time to sell your home with everything that's going on? Stay tuned today, and I'm going to give you the 5 reasons why you need to think about selling your home right now. Hey everybody, it's Eric Hudson. My call sign was Nuke when I was in the Air Force, and I'm here to help you out with all of your real estate needs. And today we're going to be talking to the sellers because, let's be honest, we have a shortage of real estate, not only in the country, but in the Las Vegas area too. So sometimes you're looking to say, is it time for me to sell? What if I have no place to go? Maybe this is the best time for you to sell. I'm going to go over a few quick reasons why this may be the best time for you to sell. Wow, we've had a virus raging, and yet even with that, sales are at all-time highs, considering they're lower, but when you look at the number of houses out there, they are higher. So we got some really good reasons why you should start thinking about selling that house now. Number 1, house buyers are out there with a vengeance. Let me tell you a couple of stories. Actually, it's going to be about 3 stories. 1, put in an offer just a week and a half ago. Had to fight against a total of 11 other buyers. Then put in another offer days later. You know how many buyers? It's like 6. So, completely different buyer out this weekend. Went to a house, been on the market for 120 days. Now, it's a higher priced house. Now, higher priced houses move slower. Guess what? It's 120 days. As we got there, the owner goes, well, I already have an offer. And my buyers are like, yeah, right. We're walking up the stairs. The seller goes, oh my goodness, I just got another offer. My buyers are like, yeah, right. She's trying to play us. Get back there. They're after we finish looking at all the houses, they're actually interested in buying the house. So it's like, let's go ahead and put in an offer. And I want to find out about those buyers, supposed other buyers. So I contact the agent. She's like, I don't know what's going on. House has been on the market for 120 days. All of a sudden, I have 4 offers on the house. Now, this house was about twice the average price of a house. So it was a higher end house. Those move slower. 120 is about normal. And guess what? On that day, which was this Saturday, we proved it. So far, well, because my buyers didn't want to make an offer on it because the house was actually overpriced, believe it or not. Remember that idiom I said, overpricing houses? Now, I don't know what their offers came in at, but it's like we weren't even going to try. So that's number 1. Buyers are out there with a vengeance, and it is time to beat feet sometimes, especially if you're looking for another stage in your life. Housing inventory is at an all-time low. We've already seen that. Here in Vegas, like I've said before, the best way to get a house is actually to build a house and hopefully find standing inventory. If you find a nice house out there, you are in luck. So if you have a nice house to sell, trust me, you have a ready, built-in supply of buyers ready to make offers as long as you price it right. I cannot overemphasize that. So be ready to price your house right and get it sold now. So what's the next thing? Housing prices are up. When this whole pandemic started, everyone kept saying the same thing. Oh, I'm just going to wait because the housing prices are going to fall. Well, did they? No, they did not. Matter of fact, they went up. And now, even if the house doesn't appraise, you know what the sellers are saying? Pay me.
Oh, no.
I had one where the house didn't appraise. This was 2 weeks ago. And it came back going, so how much money does your buyer have to make up the difference? And I was like, what? It's like, don't worry. I already have 3 backup offers waiting. So you can cancel this if you want to. So right now, unfortunately for the buyers, I'll tell you this. Sellers still have that catbird seat, and they're overpricing, and they're getting it. Then it doesn't appraise. You may have to come up with a little bit, because these sellers are just really going like, hey, I'm going to get every penny I can. I had one 3 weeks ago where it was a multiple offer, and the seller came back to everyone, okay, how much money do you have to pay over appraised price if it doesn't appraise? So they're getting hip. They know they're overpricing. And they're going, hey, pay me. So what's the next thing? Guess what? Mortgage interest rates are at an all-time low. They've never been lower in history. And I don't see how they can go any lower. You think they're going to 2.2? I don't think so. I just got someone into a mortgage just Thursday at 2.75%. That is like printing free money, which means these buyers, one of the things that's driving this current housing thing that we're in is the buyers are like, it's free money. I got to go get my free money and get a house that's going to appreciate. Well, how long is it going to be before that free money disappears? And don't think about it just that way. Think about it as a seller. Let's say you have a $300,000 house and you've been thinking about buying that $450,000 house. Well, guess what? You get free money too. It's like Oprah. You get free money. You get free money. You get free money. And that's what's happening. It's almost free money, which means that house you've been wanting to buy, especially if you're moving up, is now cheaper. So even though housing prices are up, your payments are lower. That's called a contradiction, an oxymoron. How do you beat that? Especially if you've been thinking about moving up. Now's the time to make that move. Laterally? I don't know. Usually people don't move laterally. Sometimes they move across the country or something, but usually if you do, it's, you have to. So you don't have a choice. But I'm talking about people who are just holding on their houses now, hoping for something to change. This is your change. 2.75% on interest is a game changer. Make sure that you're taking advantage of that, and those buyers who are out there hunting, looking for that buy and getting that 2.75% or 3%, whatever they can get. Okay, I had to break this in there because it's so important. I said in this video that I would find it hard to believe that you would find a 2.25% interest rate. I just got off the line with a client, and right now the bank is offering him a 2.25% interest rate on his VA loan. I 100% stand corrected. I even have to stand corrected because one of my clients was talking about they were waiting until interest rates dropped down to that magical 2.25%. So you know who you are. I guess I owe you dinner or something, dude, because after you buy a house, I owe you dinner just for the 2.25%. I don't believe that. Now back to the show. Also, home buyers, their needs have changed. If you notice, there have been some changes in the economy, in life in general. Guess what? People are working from home a lot now. Now, this is a nice desk. Guess what? This is in my home. Fortunately, I had a nice home office before this all started. This is a nice big U-shaped desk with credens and all that stuff in my own home office. I have an office, but I want to stay away from it because I don't want to get sick. Well, guess what? We may be in this for the next 2 years, and there's a fundamental shift in the way we do business. More and more people I know are working from home now, and they're having to find home solutions. And people are starting to think long term about working from home. What does that mean? Well, if you have a house that has good office space, guess what? You have a commodity. When I was talking about that house that had been on the market for 120 days, one of the things is they've been planning to work from home. So guess what? They need a home office. This is the trend that we're going towards. Workspace from home. Have we even talked about other things? Those of you who are living here in Clark County, have you seen the new school thing? They now have 3 options for your child to be educated. So they're going to have these things they call cohorts. You got either Monday and Tuesday classes with the rest online, or Thursday and Friday classes with everything online, or you can choose to put your child in class online full time. If your child is in class full time online, you're going to let them do that from their bedroom, or do you want a dedicated little classroom? Are you going to educate them in your office while you're working there? These are things that need to be answered, especially when people are moving here. They're going to start thinking about that. So if you have these features in your home, you're set. You're doing great. If you have these features and you're not using them and you want to move up and get a bigger house, or you need those features, now is the time to sell. So with that, I hope I've been able to give you some good things today in those 5 areas I promised. And if you like the content here, as always, subscribe, like it, hey, comment, and give me suggestions. As a matter of fact, I'm implementing the suggestions someone gave me right now. At the end, tell them my name again. My name again is Eric Hudson. I was in the Air Force. I'm retired. And my call sign was Nuke for all you flyers out there. So thanks a lot, and I will see you next week, because I put these out twice a week, and I have so much information I want to give you. See you guys later.